Welcome back to the Illinois Fighting Illini Dynasty. We are here from Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida for a top 5 showdown in the non-conference slate between Illinois, ranked number 4 out of the Big Ten, and the number 5 Florida State Seminoles from the ACC. This is a high-stakes clash here early in the season, and I am very excited for it. As you can see, it's a little stormy, a little rainy out there on the field, so the conditions are not ideal. These are two teams that like to throw the ball a lot, so we'll see how each quarterback responds to the wet conditions. These two, believe it or not, have never faced one another. Florida State and Illinois have never played in football, and now for the first time, they officially will match up, and Illinois will get the ball here to start the game. Ken Peoples in the offense, coming off a good win last week against Army. They will look to get off on a good note here to start the day. First play, it's going to be Zach Anderson, an 8-yard reception. Anderson having a very quietly solid season as usual. Second down here, McCray has a hole up the middle, and he's in the Florida State territory. Josh McCray, a burst of speed, and just like that, the Illini are inside field goal range. And Peoples is going to keep it himself this time. He goes to the right, and there's a few Noles there to take him down. Florida State read that one well, and now it's second down and 15. Peoples looking to his left. He's going to run out of the pocket, and Peoples, he's going to get hit at the last second, and it's knocked away. Good pursuit and coverage there from Florida State, and it's going to be third down and 15. You figure 4-down territory here for the Illini. Peoples backing up. He's going to fire at the last second to Edmonds. And Edmonds takes a hit and coughs up the ball, so it's incomplete. Illinois, however, is going to go for it here. Fourth down and 15. Peoples backing up. He's going to fire downfield, and it's going to be hauled in by Andy Parks. What a catch by Parks, the redshirt freshman. He doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he's big enough. He's one of those guys that can go up and get a ball. And this was a weird-looking play here. Peoples underthrew the ball on purpose, and he came back for it, somehow hauled it in despite the hit. Second down and 7 now as we jump ahead on this drive, and Peoples, he's going to get hit once again, and it's third down and 7 now. And once again, if you guys remember this glitch from the first game, it happened to me again. I don't know what goes on here. If you know in the comments, please let me know what's going on here. Peoples fires off his back foot. I was not able to use the QB. Very frustrating, and it's going to be fourth down and 7. So the drive for Illinois stalls out, and they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Reggie Mathis continues his perfect streak. And we're going to have a studio update here. Look at that. Army. That's right. How did that happen? Ohio State's ranked number 10. And Army, the team we just saw last week, they go into the horseshoe and beat the Buckeyes. What is going on? Nebraska beats Michigan. That's a big game there in the conference. Texas beats number 6 Oklahoma. And then look at LSU. Number 1 is losing at home to Boston College. What is going on right now in college football? It's one of those crazy weeks. So now Illinois and Florida State. This game is definitely the highlight of national attention right now. We're going to get to see the Noles offense for the first time today, and their quarterback, number 1, Terry Butler. Butler, a lefty, is going to hand off to Newberry, the running back. Newberry is one of the better running backs in the league. He's had a good season so far. He's in the Heisman race, and we'll see how he fares against this Illini defense. Calvin Hart is there to finish the tackle. Taylor was there to stop him in his tracks before Hart finished it off. Newberry, we'll see how he does against Illinois. This is one of the toughest defenses in the country to run against. The one chink in the armor is the passing defense right there, and Terry Butler, he can do that pretty well. That's a pass to Earl Ware. And you can see already Florida State moving the ball with a handoff to Newberry. It's second down and 1 now. Newberry, this time he's going to get stopped in his tracks. It's a 2-yard loss. Ryan Williams got in there, and Newberry looks a little shaken up. So third down and 3 now. Butler, he's going to hand it off to Washington, and Washington is going to be brought down. Darren Robinson. Great penetration by Illinois on those last two plays. It was Ryan Williams once again. He got in there quickly and stuffed the run. That is Ryan Williams' specialty over there at left end. He's very good at stopping the run, and Florida State will tack on a pretty long field goal. Their kicker is one of the best kickers in the country. So him and Reggie Mathis definitely got some range today in this game. Now Illinois will take over Josh McCray on second down. He will make it a 3rd and short here for the Illini. Peoples is going to give it to McCray, and McCray's got room on the left side. McCray spins around a defender, and he's brought down near the 44. Great run by Josh McCray. He's got 4 for 48 already, and we have not even finished the first quarter yet. Jumping ahead to 2nd down and 7 now. Anderson in motion. It'll be McCray once again, and McCray, he is going to run into Anderson, but he's going to get 6 yards. So McCray already across the 50-yard mark in rushing. And why not give it to him again? McCray gets the first down. And Illinois is safely into Seminole territory now. Trips left for the Illini. Peoples is going to look to throw here, and he fires over the middle. He's got Patrick Bryant, and Bryant is going to lose the football. Florida State recovers it, and the Seminoles get a turnover. The first turnover of the game comes at the expense of Patrick Bryant and Illinois. Bryant was a crossing route over the middle, and Bryant had that one poked out from behind. You can see Coach Deal is upset with Patrick Bryant. He's a 5th-year senior, and he knows better than that. He's got to maintain possession of the football. Turnovers is something that Illinois is trying to improve on, and it's something that they have always struggled with in this dynasty. And so now with Florida State getting a first down there, we're going to jump ahead to 2nd down and 8 on this ensuing drive. Terry Butler, he's going to get clobbered by Ryan Williams. Williams is having a day so far. He has been causing a ton of disruption. So number 99 having a little bit of a breakout game so far this season. 3rd and 12 now. Butler's going to fire over the middle to Earl Ware. But Illinois is there. Good coverage from Patrick Coleman, the linebacker, and Florida State's going to punt it away. So Bryant is going to have that one bounce off his helmet, and thankfully it goes to Darren Robinson's hands, and Robinson can't do much after that. Patrick Bryant, what is going on with him today? The fumble, and then he muffs the punt, and thankfully Illinois maintains possession. 2nd down and 13 now on this drive. Illinois is really backed up deep in their own territory. Peoples, he's going to dump it off to McCray, the safety valve, and McCray. He gets a first down. Josh McCray can just do it all right now. His first reception, and McCray, I think he's over 75 all-purpose yards already. 2nd down and 9 now. Peoples looking to his right, and he's got a man open downfield. It's Kenny Rogers, but it's knocked away. Jermaine Williams there in coverage. Jermaine Williams is the only guy back there. Illinois had 2 receivers going deep, and he still was able to knock that pass down. 3rd down now. Peoples looking to his left, and it's picked off. Cummings has it, and he's going the other way. Cummings with one man to beat. It's going to be brought out of bounds. Another turnover for Illinois, and a big mistake for Peoples. Florida State was in a zone, and Cummings was all over that one. I doubt people saw him. And it was Terrence Booker, the left tackle, who ended up forcing him out of bounds. And just like that, Florida State gets another turnover. And they have possession at the 5-yard line here. Butler on the read option. He's going to be met at the goal line, and he is in. Touchdown, Florida State. The Seminoles break the ice so far in terms of getting to the end zone in this game, and they take their first lead. 1 play, 1 touchdown for the Seminoles. And Illinois right now needs to clean up the turnovers. Peoples in the offense, back to work. Peoples will look to rebound, and he's going to keep it himself for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 now. It's going to be a play action. Peoples backing up, and he's going to fire downfield, and it's Josh McCray. McCray, a 42-yard reception. Josh McCray is putting on a clinic right now. And how about that throw from Peoples? That was an absolute dime. You love to see that. That's how you bounce back after an interception. Peoples now, it's going to pitch it out to McCray. Who else? 5 yards. Number 24 is having a day here in the first half. We'll see if we do another play here to McCray. It's a play action. Peoples is looking that way, but it's going to be Patrick Bryant over the middle. Bryant trying to make up for his previous mistakes. He hangs on to the ball, and it's going to be a first down. Illinois continuing the split backs here. It's going to be a screen. McCray gets it, and McCray tries to reverse course, and he's going to be brought down. It's only a 2-yard gain, but now Illinois is inside the 10-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Peoples is going to try to run it himself, and he only gets 2 yards. So it's 3rd down and 6. Virtually a 3rd and goal situation here. Peoples making adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He's backing up. Peoples looking to his right, and he's going to be sacked. Florida State gets to Peoples. It was David Rowe. And that's a huge stop for the Seminole defense. Great coverage by the Noles. And that's a big stop. Illinois is going to be forced to kick a field goal. Reggie Mathis, this one's a chip shot for him right down the middle, and he puts it through. So Illinois will cut the deficit from 7 down to 4. But clearly the one thing that is the difference in this game so far are those turnovers. Florida State with a touchdown off of the interception, and they have the ball here with under 2 minutes to go in the half. Butler, he's going to fire it downfield here on the first play, and he's got Andrew Smith. Medlock in coverage, and that was a perfect pass from Butler. You don't see Illinois' DBs get cooked like that very often. Butler now stepping up. He fires over the middle to Ware. We talked about last week on this game preview about how good this receiving core is for Florida State. They can go up and get it. This one is batted down, and it's hauled in. Are you kidding me? It's a touchdown for the Seminoles. What is going on right now? Butler with a throw into traffic. Taylor, I thought, was about to pick that one off, and it bounces up, and it lands in the arms of Vaughn. And it's a touchdown for Florida State. This place is going nuts right now. Taylor had it. He dropped it. It bounces off of the receiver's shoulder, and he took it to the house. Unbelievable right now. Illinois is not catching the breaks by any means so far. Peoples now, he's going to be sacked. Nothing is going right for Illinois right now, it seems. And it's 2nd down and 21, under a minute to go now. Peoples are just going to dump it off to Edmonds, and that's only going to get 3 yards. Florida State will call their first timeout. So the Noles trying to get the ball back here before half, potentially. Illinois now is going to go 5 wide here, try to salvage something on this drive. Peoples backs up, and he's got a man downfield, and it's Kenny Rogers. Rogers hauls it in. We are going back and forth right now at Doak Campbell Stadium. Some of these receivers are making insane plays. Kenny Rogers goes up and mosses the defender for that ball, and Rogers helps Illinois escape out of a 3rd and 18. Unreal right now. That's what Illinois needed desperately. We'll see if the Illini can tack on some points here before the half. Peoples looking to his left. He's going to dump it off to Rogers once again. Kenny Rogers, the hero so far on this drive. He's got a 21, 3 receptions already for him. And Illinois will burn a timeout. So 30 seconds to go here. Peoples is going to loft it to Marquardt, trying to set up a screen. And Florida State was all over that. So Illinois will have to burn their 2nd timeout. 27 seconds to go here. Illinois continues to sport 5 wide. Peoples looking to his left. Peoples, he's going to evade some defenders, and Peoples got room down the sideline. Peoples trying to shake off the last man, and he's out of bounds near the 2. That's the first time we've seen Peoples really break loose in this game. Clock is running here. First down and goal. Peoples looking to throw. Peoples, he's got a man in the end zone, and he fires off his back foot, and it's out of bounds. Oh, man. If Peoples hadn't lost his balance, that could have been 6. 11 seconds to go here. 5 wide for Illinois once again, and Peoples is hit as he throws. 8 seconds now. And if you're Illinois, you still do have a timeout, so you could potentially try to punch it in on the ground here. But Illinois looks like they're going to throw it once again. Peoples, he's going to fire over the middle, and it's picked off. Illinois turns the ball over for the 3rd time. And this one hurts even more because it was right on the goal line. Illinois cannot punch it in from the 2 on 3 different plays, and that was Ryan Hurst, the corner, who just makes a Superman interception right there. And so Florida State will have Newberry take us to the half. And man, this has been quite a frustrating performance so far for Illinois. 3 turnovers in the first half, 2 of them deep into Florida State territory, and the Noles are up 17-6. It seems like Illinois doesn't have many things going right for itself right now. You can see the total numbers here. Illinois has nearly 250 yards of offense to only Florida State's 150. Illinois has dominated time of possession as well, but it's those turnovers. Illinois has not had a problem moving the ball, but when you turn over the ball like that multiple times, you're just asking to shoot yourself in the foot. And Florida State right now is looking good. They get the ball here to start the second half, which is not great for Illinois' chances in this game. First play for the Noles to open up the second half, it's Josh Newberry. He'll pick up 7 through the air, so now Butler looking to throw once again, and it's Newberry. Newberry, this time he's going to get clobbered. Illinois was not letting Newberry break loose on them twice in a row. And the defense has done a pretty good job so far. 3rd down and 7 now. We'll see if they can get a stop here to open up the second half. Butler, he's going to fire over the middle, and it's knocked away. Darren Robinson in coverage. And the defense forces a 3-and-out to start the second half, which is much needed. Now we'll see if the offense can finally cash it in here with points. And no, I don't think that's going to happen. It's another turnover. You got to be kidding me right now. What is happening to Illinois? Josh McCray, who has been an absolute menace today, now he fumbles the ball. The turnover virus is in the air, and Illinois has caught some of it. Unreal. That's the 4th turnover for Illinois. And now Florida State has it at the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 8 now. Illinois trying to send the blitz, and Butler's going to find Smith. He was wide open, and it's a 1st down for the Noles. Florida State trying to tack on to this lead and take advantage of yet another Illini turnover. Butler on 2nd and 12. He has Vaughn outside the numbers, and Vaughn will pick up 10. So this very good and talented FSU receiving core helping the Noles inch closer here. But Butler is going to be sacked. That's what Illinois needed once again. It's Mike Hughes. Welcome to the sack sheet. And Florida State is going to go for it on 4th and 10. That sack perhaps dropped them out of field goal range. And Florida State, they're going to try to set up a screen. It's Newberry, and Illinois was ready for him. John Williams with the tackle, and Illinois will take over. The defense putting in some work here, keeping this lead stuck at 11. So now Peoples in the offense back to work. Anderson with another reception, and it's 3rd down and 7 here. Illinois is just trying to hold on to the football at all costs. Peoples now rolling to his right. Peoples, he's going to try to cut upfield, and he's going to get a 1st down. Peoples starting to break loose here on the run, and that's kind of what Illinois needs. 2nd down and 9 now. I'd say for the most part, Florida State's done a good job of containing him. Peoples is going to fire here on 2nd down out to McCray, but that's going to pick up 3. So 3rd down and 6 now. Once again, you figure it's 4-down territory for Illinois. Peoples fires over the middle to Bryant, and Bryant, he's going to be into FSU territory, and he's down near about the 28. Bryant with his second reception. Illinois has been down here plenty of times, but has not come up with points to show for it. That handoff to McCray makes it 2nd down and 4 now. Peoples, he's going to fire once again. It's Joe Edmonds. Edmonds putting down a stiff arm, and he's going to get Illinois to about the 12. Edmonds with his 3rd reception. And Illinois once again is going to sport 5 wide here on 1st down. Peoples backing up. He fires over the middle. It's Marquardt, and the ball is free. This is unreal. It's recovered by Florida State. This just cannot happen right now. I can't think of a more frustrating way this game has unfolded for Illinois. They are in the red zone once again, and Marquardt just lost the ball. I don't know if it's the rain. I don't know if it's the crowd. I don't know if FSU slipped some slope on the ball or something. I don't know what it is. But this is just not acceptable performance right now for Illinois. They have clearly moved the ball on Florida State multiple times, and these turnovers are just killing them. Fortunately for the Illini, the defense has really stepped up to the plate here and is holding this offense in check, especially here in the 2nd half, and we'll see if they can continue that here. 3rd down and 5 now. They're going to try to set up another screen. Newberry, he's going to shake off a tackle from Williams, and Newberry hurdles a down man, and he's got a 1st down. Florida State is persistent with trying to set up those Newberry screens, and this time it actually works for them. 2nd down and 8 now as we jump ahead. Butler over the middle. He's got Newberry once again. And as you can tell, Newberry is a vital part of this offense. They like getting the ball to him. 3rd down and 3 now. Newberry once again. He's going to be wrapped up by Calvin Hart. Newberry is shaken up once again, and Calvin Hart, his 3rd TFL. The defense continues to hold the lead. Now the offense back to work. McCray up the middle. He's going to pick up 8 yards, and we are heading into the 4th quarter. Illinois is no stranger to a 2-score deficit. They were down by this exact score, actually, to UCLA in the 1st half a couple weeks ago. But they have not been down by this many points into the 4th quarter so far. It goes without saying. Now it's 1st and 10 for Illinois here. Edmonds into the backfield. It's going to be Peoples who shoves a man to the ground, and Peoples, he's going to pitch it out to Edmonds. Edmonds trying to break loose. He's stumbling, and he's brought down. Nice play design there, and Edmonds gets 16 on the ground. So it's 1st down and 10, and Illinois is back into Seminole territory. Play action. Peoples rolling to his right. Peoples with a man on his tail. He's going to scamper out of bounds. Nicely done, 8 yards. I don't want to say it, but does it really matter where Illinois is on the field if they can't hold on to the ball? 1st down and 10 now for McCray. I think Coach Steele would have to plead insanity if Illinois turns the ball over here once again. Peoples now, he's going to be sacked on 1st down. Florida State breaks the momentum there. Anton House with the sack. And it's 2nd down and 19. 5.5 minutes to go in this game. Peoples, he's going to fire quickly to Marquardt, and Marquardt, he's actually going to lose a yard, and it's 3rd and 20 now. We'll see how Illinois plays this situation right here. They're going to go 5 wide. Peoples looking to his right, and he's going to loft it. He's got David Marquardt, and he hauls it in. 1st down, Illinois. Marquardt, one of the many guys that has fumbled the ball today, he makes up for it with a huge 3rd and long conversion. Peoples continues to drop some dimes in this game. 1st down and goal now. Peoples to his left. He's got a man wide open in the end zone. It's Marvin Pugh. Touchdown, Illinois. It's about time. Illinois finally reaches the end zone for the 1st time in this game. And of all the people, it's Marvin Pugh. Illinois going deep on the depth chart here to get those touchdown receptions. Now the two-point try. McCray is going to be swallowed up by Joseph Mills, and the two-point try is no good. So the lead for Florida State remains at 5. Illinois was trying to cut it to a field goal game, and their two-point conversion struggles continue so far this year. But more importantly, Illinois finally gets in the end zone. So 2nd and 11 now for the FSU offense. Butler, he's going to fire across his body to Goodwin. And Goodwin goes out of bounds. 3rd down and 5 now. The defense has been phenomenal in the second half. They're going to send the blitz here, and it's going to get home. Butler is dropped by Patrick Coleman. The Illinois defense is putting on a clinic here in the second half. They have held FSU scoreless, and Coleman just blew right by the offensive line, virtually untouched. You love to see that. The defensive adjustments in the second half have been phenomenal, and now Illinois once again will have a chance to take the lead back in this game. Flag down. Well, that's not going to help. It's going to be a holding on Terrence Booker, and it's 1st down and 20 now. 3.5 minutes to go in this game. It is certainly crunch time for Illinois. Peoples here on 1st down and long. He's got Zach Anderson over the shoulder. 19-yard reception, and Ken Peoples, despite the struggles for Illinois today, he has had some beautiful throws. He is dropping some dimes in this game. He's going to try to do it once again here. He's got Bryant downfield, and it's knocked away at the last second. Bryant was open there for a second, and it's batted away. Good play there by the Florida State safety. So now 3rd down and 1. It'll be McCray trying to go to the right, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. 4th down and 2. This is a big conversion right here. You figure Illinois would be in dire straits if they can't convert this. They still do have 2 timeouts, but the clock is ticking on this game. Peoples is going to go under center here. Peoples gives it to McCray, and McCray fights for the 1st down, and he's got it. Clutch conversion right there for Illinois. McCray with 90 on the ground. And there's now 2 minutes to go in this game. Peoples fires off to Edmonds. Edmonds getting to the outside. He picks up 8. Illinois needs to get into the end zone here. They do have plenty of time. 2 timeouts to go. They're going to give it to Bryant here on the jet sweep. Bryant, he is going to actually get the 1st down. Looked like a generous spot there, but Illinois will take it. So that'll temporarily reset the clock. Peoples now on 1st down. He's going to find McCray. McCray trying to go upfield, and he's going to pick up 4 yards. He couldn't shake off the defender. 2nd down and 6 now. Peoples making adjustments at the line. Peoples, he's going to find Brandon Hall over the middle, and Hall, another receiver, buried down on the depth chart, getting some action in this game. Illinois is really emptying the clip on the bench here offensively. Peoples on 3rd down and 2. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets the 1st down. 36 seconds to go, and Illinois will burn their 2nd timeout. It's do or die right now for Illinois. They need to cash it in on this drive. Peoples, he's backing up, rolling to his right. He's got a man open, and it's batted down. Fuqua with the deflection, and it's 2nd down and 10. Illinois needs to be careful. They have 1 timeout. It needs to be used very strategically here. 5 wide for the Illini. Peoples looking to his left. Peoples, he's going to dump it off to Parks, and Parks can't get out of bounds. 8 yards, and Illinois will burn their final timeout. So the Illini are out of timeouts. They cannot stop the clock now. Inside the 20, 22 seconds to go. 3rd down and short. Peoples, he's backing up. He's going to fire across the field for McCray, and he's out of bounds. That was a huge loss for Illinois. McCray needs to have better awareness than that where he is on the field. 4th down and 1. Peoples facing the pressure. He fires quickly, and it's Patrick Bryant. He hangs on to the ball, and it's a 1st down. 13 seconds to go. Illinois has another breath of life. Peoples is going to clock it. And with 12 seconds to go, Illinois is going to have 3 shots at the end zone here. Illinois going 5 wide. 2nd down and 10. Peoples, he's going to fire over the middle. Marquardt, touchdown, Illinois. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. Peoples with a dart over the middle. Marquardt hangs onto the football, and the Illini have the lead. They have overcome multiple turnovers in this game, and now they have a chance to win it. The 2-point try here to make it a 3-point game. Peoples, he's going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down. The 2-point conversion struggles continue on the season for Illinois, but more importantly, they have the lead in this game with just 9 seconds to go. This would be an insane comeback win if Illinois can hold on here. They send it deep, and Howard is just going to kneel it down. So Florida State has 3 timeouts, but just 9 seconds to go. They do have one of the best kickers in the country, but they still have a little bit of distance to go here. 1st down, Butler finds Smith, and Smith is going to pick up some yardage. That's 16. FSU calls a timeout. So 5 seconds to go here. FSU needs to get up to about the 35-yard line. Butler, he's going to drop back. He's going to get sacked. Butler is dropped, and Florida State gets off a timeout with 1 second to go. 1 second left. This is the final play of the game. Butler, he's going to step up and fire it downfield, and that one is knocked away. Illinois survives. They come back, and they overcome 5 turnovers to beat Florida State at Doak. What a game. Illinois with an incredible comeback, overcoming incredible amounts of adversity. 5 turnovers. 3 of them were deep in Florida State territory. At one point there in this game, I thought Illinois was done for. I cannot believe the Illini came back and won this game. It goes without saying, the defense was a huge part of that, holding FSU scoreless in the second half. Ken Peoples offensively, I thought he was phenomenal today. Outside of that interception, I mean, he was great today. He dropped some dimes. Terry Butler for FSU as well. Both quarterbacks I thought did very well today. As far as rushing for Illinois, Josh McCray, he was a superhero. 90 yards on the ground for him. He did have that one fumble, but I think everybody had a fumble today, so I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme. McCray also led the team in receptions. I mean, can't say enough about Josh McCray. He was phenomenal today. Zach Anderson with 4 for 46. Marquardt, the game-winning touchdown reception. I mean, you just love to see that. Illinois really going deep down the wide receiver depth chart today. A lot of guys got into the game and made clutch receptions. And as far as FSU, they have a very talented receiving core themselves. They had a great day. And then defensively for the Noles, Ryan Hurst, he had that huge interception at the end of the first half. Ben Cummings had one as well. I mean, Florida State, they did give up a lot of yardage, but they did get turnovers at the right times. As far as Illinois, Ryan Williams, I thought he had a breakout game today. He did very well. And you can see Illinois put up over 400 yards of total offense, while FSU barely put up 200. I mean, Illinois had double the amount of total yards as Florida State, and yet nearly lost this game because of a 5-0 turnover differential. Unreal. Players of the game, both quarterbacks, Hurst for FSU and then Coleman for Illinois. So we move on here. Man, I bet that game took a year off of Coach Steele's life. That was insane. But the thing that matters is that Illinois somehow found a way to win. A top 5 win on the road propels Illinois up to number 2 in the top 25 polls. They already have a couple really good wins on their resume, and now we will jump back into Big Ten Conference play for the remainder of the season, and we will host Rutgers. Rutgers coming in with what looks like a pretty bad record there at 0-4. I'd say that they are a little bit better of a team than their record suggests. But Illinois, I think this is a trap game in my opinion. Illinois coming off of the high of going to Doak Campbell and beating a top 5 team on the road. They need to keep it up and put on a good performance today against Rutgers. Their quarterback, Michael Bass, is 6'7", and he's got a lot of athleticism. You can see Rutgers' schedule here. They lost to some good teams, but they also lost to some bad teams. They lost to Tulsa and NIU at home, so that's certainly not a good look. They have a common opponent in UCLA who beat them by a handful of touchdowns there. So on paper, Illinois should really handle this Rutgers team. It really isn't the greatest team, but they do have a handful of really good individual players, I'd say. May, their corner, is really good. Bass, their quarterback, I'd say he's kind of like an Anthony Richardson type, a guy that hasn't put up the greatest numbers. He struggled with turnovers, but just look at his size, 6'7", 247, 91 speed. I mean, Bass is a guy that if he can refine his game and limit turnovers, I mean, he will be an absolute monster. He's an athletic freak, and he's a guy that potentially could give Illinois problems if he plays well. The running back room also is pretty good. Williams is injured, so we will not see him, but Macklin, their running back, has 97 speed. So Illinois needs to make sure that Macklin doesn't break loose here. I feel like it cannot be overstated how good the defense has been so far for Illinois, but look out for Bass and that raw athleticism in addition to a handful of their other skill position players. So I don't know about you guys, but that game was insanely frustrating. With the glitch there in the first half in a key situation, that really frustrated me. I'm not sure what to do about that. I need to figure out how to overcome that glitch because it's happened to me a couple times already this season. And then secondly, the turnovers. I mean, there's nothing really you can do about that in this game. I nearly almost turned my PS3 off at one point because the turnovers were just getting ridiculous. Because one thing is, I pride myself in this Dynasty for you guys is giving you the most realistic game and results possible. I had to keep the authenticity going, and fortunately it paid off because Illinois won this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, and as always, have a great day.